warned you in last month's haul video that November was going to be a mess. And it was messy. Maybe a self-fulfilling prophecy there, but yeah. So let's get right into things. I have already made videos about a few of these items, so I will link those up in the cards. And we're going to start with something that I have indeed already made a video about. So I'm not bringing out all of the bottles, but I purchased 17 bottles of Zoya nail polish. They were running a sale where you could purchase polishes for $2.50, and then because of a little bit of an accounting error on their side, I think, I ended up getting 17 instead of 18 and spending $33 instead of $45. So that worked out for me. Here are the shades that I purchased. They are all really pretty. I think I've only worn one so far. I think I wore this pink on my toes. I can't really remember. And I decided after purchasing and receiving these 17 nail polishes, seeing them all laid out in front of me, that I would not be purchasing any more nail polishes until June of 2024. Actually, the end of June, beginning of July. So that will be a 7-month nail polish no-buy. The only exception to that is polish pickup during April, which is my birthday month. If there are like 3 or 4 polishes that I want in that batch, I will allow myself to do that because I usually get an annual bonus in March and then add into that my birthday's in April, and you have really a perfect storm for me to spend a little bit of money on nail polish. So 17 nail polishes. Not the only nail polishes that came in this month, by the way. The first set are not actually here yet, but I purchased 3 polishes from Polish Pickup. I will show those in my next monthly haul video, but the amount that I spent is actually going towards this total. I spent $45. All of my prices, by the way, include tax and, if applicable, shipping costs. I don't count any like gift cards that I spent towards things. So I tend to get a lot of little like $5, $10 Ulta, Sephora, Target gift cards through Bing rewards, through credit card rewards, things like that. So know that some of these items probably cost more than the prices that I'm showing at the end. Anyway, that was a lot of explanation. Let's keep keeping on to another nail polish order. So I purchased 6 polishes from Cameo Colors. I will have a video up about these. I'm going to do a little review after trying several polishes from the brand. So far, I've actually tried all 7 of the polishes that I own from this brand, and I adore them. I think they're absolutely beautiful. So let me really quick run through the 6 that I purchased. I bought one outright, and this is Leather Bound Book, which is a deep pink, and it has some gold and I don't know if they're hollow or iridescent flakies in there. Very pretty. And then I purchased a mystery box of 5 bottles that came at a slightly discounted price. And they were super nice about things. Actually, the owner reached out and asked, like, hey, I saw that you asked for a mystery bag. First, do you have any polishes from our brand already? And second, are there any like finishes or colors that you're really interested in receiving? I thought that was awesome customer service. And I basically said, I'm just looking to try a variety of things. So I got quite the variety. These are all old polish pickup polishes. Did I say that right? I think so. So this one I was really excited to see. This is called Gorgeous Grinnell Lake. It's a pretty blue that has a really lovely flaky mixture in it. The weirdest one in the set was Can You Dig It? This is a deep blue Crelly and it has all these neon glitters in it. So fun. There's also a flaky as well as a little bit of hollow shimmer in it. It's really fun. Totally different. Ends up kind of being a blue purple on the nail because that shimmer definitely has a pink lean to it. It's really fun. So that one was totally different from everything else and really fun. This one was probably my favorite of the bunch, I think. This is On Your Mark, Get Set, Go. It is a really fun, bold green with some gold and blue elements in it. Actually, I think it's the same flaky mixture as was in Gorgeous Grinnell Lake. We have La Vie Lumière, which is a purple. It's what I'm wearing today. Isn't this pretty? It's sort of a mid-tone purple that has a little bit of an orchid sheen to it. And there are some hollow particles as well as a larger, I think, iridescent pink flake. Very pretty. And then finally we have Shake That Laffy Taffy, which is a pink with red, white, and blue flaky mixture in it. This ended up looking like bubblegum. It was really cute. I like these all quite a bit. You should watch my review video for more detail because I am going to shamelessly plug it. But the short version is I really like everything. If you are interested in Cameo colors, if you've been considering making a purchase from the brand, I would go for it. I've really enjoyed what I've had. I feel that it was well worth the price tag. Okay, so we are finally done with nail polish. Now we can move on to other things. I actually made 2 Target orders this month. The first one was full of really exciting items. Like I got a set of tweezers because my tweezers always seem to end up being used for nail polish, and now they all have nail polish on them. So I got a set that is only going to be used to pluck hair. So I bought those. That was really loud. Okay, it was the nail wheel. The other item I purchased in that order was a bottle of makeup brush and sponge shampoo. That was oddly punctuated by the way I spoke. Makeup brush and sponge shampoo from EcoTools. I've used this, I think, twice so far. I don't love the smell of it. And the smell kind of sticks on my hands a little bit. It's not bad, but it's not something I enjoy. It does seem to do a really good job of getting my brushes clean, however. I don't know that I really needed this. I've used just body wash or shampoo in the past, and it's been okay. I don't have a lot of really expensive brushes. Like, I'm not that worried about my Wet n Wild and e.l.f. brushes lasting 15 years. I would like for my Luxie brushes to last 15 years, but yeah, I don't know that I specifically needed this. I just cannot find the body wash that I'd been using and really enjoying to wash my makeup brushes in the past. Maybe I used it up before I moved and I just forgot about it, but I needed a replacement, so I went with this. Now let's talk VIB sale. I was on relatively good behavior during the VIB sale. I think you will see it in the card at the end, but I think I spent around $30. I'm only whatever their entry level is. It's a Beauty Insider, So I only got 10% off. It was not a huge draw for me. And I purchased 2 items outright, and then I got a sample as well. So let's start with the biggest, most expensive item. This is from Charlotte Tilbury. It's the Hollywood Blush and Glow Glide Palette. They called this a mini, but I don't think they have a full size of this. I have mine in fair to medium, I believe. Yes, fair to medium. And I have a little bit of powder blush that's worked its way onto the highlight, but I will avoid that when I'm swatching. These powders are very light feeling, and they blend quite nicely. I'm really impressed with them. I like the colors. Wow, that blush looks patchy in a swatch, but I've not had that problem on my cheeks. I'm wearing actually just the highlighter today. It's a nice subtle highlight, a little bit pink, kind of a warmer pink though. Really pretty. They mix together really nicely to make a glowy blush. I've brought this into my Deck of Panning project pan already, and so far it's going really well. I love this little thing. It's actually really made me want to purchase the Hollywood Bronze and Glow from this line. I'd always kind of thought that the Bronze and Glow looked really tiny, but if it's the same size as this, which I think it is, like, these are not unreasonably sized powders, especially for me with a bronzer. Like, I'm not gonna go in on a bronzer. It would still take me forever to get through, and goodness knows I have enough highlighters to last me like 3 lifetimes. So maybe that was an argument against me purchasing it, but I really want to give it a try. And this has convinced me that that would be a good choice. Also, isn't this pretty? Like, I feel like the Charlotte Tilbury packaging is much prettier in person than it looks online. I like stars and rose gold though, so maybe I'm just basic. The other item that I purchased during the VIB sale is a mini from Rare Beauty. This is the liquid blush in Hope. I've used this a few times as well, and I think it's nice. I don't know that it's anything out of this world though. So this is quite a light pink shade, and it blends out really easily. It does kind of dry down a little bit to, I don't know if it's quite a cream to powder formula, because it doesn't feel powdery on my hand, but it doesn't feel at all tacky either. It's quite nice. I find this to be pretty subtle. Usually when I'm using a cream blush, I will top it with some powder blush, which I find makes my blush last a lot longer throughout the day. And this goes with a nice variety of different blushes. It's an easy color for me to wear. I really like this product. It's quite nice. I feel like this was kind of expensive for what it was though. This feels tiny to me, and I think this was like $14. It's a little pricey. And then finally, from the Rewards Bazaar, which is what you can turn in Sephora points for little products, I got this sample of the IT Cosmetics Superhero Mascara. I don't know if I've specifically tried the Superhero Mascara. I know I've tried their, why can't I think of it? The one that they made with Drybar. I've tried that, Lash Blowout. Oh, I knew I would remember it at some point. I really liked that mascara. Hopefully I will like this one as well. I know that Emily Noel used to talk about the Superhero Mascara all the time. And I feel like in general, I've tended to like the mascaras she's recommended. So hopefully this will be a hit. That's it from Sephora. Next we have Ipsy. And I made quite a large purchase on Ipsy, but most of it was to give for Christmas. I bought some stocking stuffers during one of their sales or another. I also, though, purchased some things for me. So we have 4 items for me here, and the biggest one is another one that I have made a video about already. This is from Viseart, and it is their Fleurette Amour palette. So this has 4 pans of eyeshadow, and they are like their full-size pans of eyeshadow. If you have the Petite Pro palettes, the shades in here are quite a bit bigger. We also have 2 blushes, though I've also been using these on the eyes. I'm actually wearing the purple in my crease today, and I have a little bit of it on my cheeks as well, though I feel like I always want to say that it's not coming off on camera, and then I look back in editing and you can absolutely see my blush. So I don't know, but it is really pretty. I've been quite impressed with the eyeshadows. I feel like the 2 shimmery shades are a little bit blingier than I've generally experienced with Viseart. I have Petite Pro 1, 2, and 3, and I think that these 2 shades right here, let's swatch them, have more shine and more of an oomph factor than any of the shimmers that were in any of those palettes. So really impressed with this. This Duochrome shade in particular has become a real go-to for me if I just want to put something simple in the crease and then pop shimmer all over the lid. It's super easy getting ready in the morning. It looks really done up in a professional put together way, but it takes no thought in 30 seconds. So I am on board with that. Really been enjoying this so far. And I think the blushes are quite nice too. They're something a little bit different for me. They're a little bit more unusual colors. This is quite like a bright coral pink, but still easy to wear, and this purple is easier to wear than I thought it would be at first too. So, big hit there. And then I have 3 fragrances. So first up, we have Ellis Brooklyn Sci-Fi. I've worn this once and I liked it, but I can't really remember what it smelled like. Sort of citrusy. It's nice. I'll have more thoughts at some point in the future. And these came in a duo. I think it worked out to be like $5 less than just purchasing one of them outright from Sephora or Ulta would have been, which I can get behind that kind of price. This is another Ellis Brooklyn scent, and this is Rose, but it has 2 R's in it because it's fancy. So I don't think this says what the notes are anywhere, but I assume it's a rose scent. Hopefully I like it. I haven't tried this one yet. That's why it's still in the box. And then I purchased a vanilla duo. I'm going to give away the Skylar Rollerball that came in this duo as a Christmas gift. But I kept for myself the Pacifica Island Vanilla Perfumed Hair and Body Mist. Now, if you've been around my channel for a while, you know that I have quite the history with this product. I have finished up this size of body mist. I finished up a full-size body mist and a rollerball, all in this fragrance. I quite enjoy it. It is a beachy take on vanilla. It smells so nice and cozy. I have generally worn this, just sprayed on a crap ton of it as I'm getting ready for bed. And it's my sleepy time scent. Haven't had it in quite a few months now, so I'm glad to have it back. And it's kind of making me tired just smelling it right here. Makes me want to feel like I should take a nap now, which is not a bad idea, honestly. So that is what I purchased from Ipsy. It was an expensive trip. I think I did an okay job of separating out what was for me versus what was for other people in my tally at the end. The last purchase that's actually here just came today. It's why these 2 sets are still all wrapped up. I just got my mail maybe half an hour before I started filming this. We have 2 gift sets. I got these from Target. So first we have the Bliss Spa Squad 4-piece mask set. So here we have like 3 mini masks. These are half fluid ounce size, which seems like a really good size for me. I don't mask super often, but it's been something that I've been thinking about recently. So I wanted to try some different things out, and these have different purposes. There is an overnight gel mask, there's a detox mask, which I assume is a clay mask, and then there's a resurfacing mask. So that'll be good. There's also a pair of eye patches in here. So don't know why them being holographic matters, but they are holographic eye patches. And I've had the rose gold face wash from Bliss in the past. I actually took it with me when I went to the UK. It's been a few years at this point. But I tend to break out quite a bit when I travel because, I mean, eating out, being in planes, going to new places, trying new things, my skin just has a little bit of a freak out. My skin stayed perfectly clear the entire time I was there, and I think that rose gold face cleanser was to credit for that because I didn't use any other skincare except for sunscreen. So I want to say that was like, well, it was probably $15, 25% off. $11.25? That seems about right to me. The second set that I got is from Pacifica, and this is just a set of face washes. So we have 3 1.4 fluid ounce 40 ml sizes, the Glow Baby Brightening Face Wash, the Seafoam Complete Face Wash that's supposed to remove makeup, and then the Kale Detox Deep Cleaning Face Wash. I was just interested in trying something new. I tend to find that the face wash that I use doesn't matter a whole lot, but I keep just going back to these same e.l.f. ones over and over again. And they're fine, but I wanted to try something different. So I figured for $7.50, so $2.50 for each of these, this would be a good way to do it. So I will report back on these. Now I do have one gift set from Clinique that is coming to me. I bought this off of Ulta, and it was on some kind of Black Friday sale. I wanted another of the Moisture Surge, what is it called? The 100-hour auto-replenishing hydrator or something. And it's the moisturizer I've been using for a couple of months now. I've used up, I think, at least 2 sample sizes, like deluxe sample sizes, not like little foil packets. In the past, I really like it. Makeup wears well on top of it. It's basically the only skincare I've been using for the last few weeks, which isn't great because I own other skincare, but that's where I've been recently. I wanted another one of those, and I think the set on Black Friday that came with a 50 ml size of that, as well as 2 other products in a makeup bag, was like $35 on Ulta. So I decided to go for it. I think that the 50 ml size is generally around $40 to $45. So I was happy with that deal. I also used some Ulta points. I also had a little $5 gift card. So you'll see that the actual amount I paid out of pocket was very small for that. Okay, so that is everything that I purchased. Like I said, 2 orders are still on their way to me, and I will talk about those in more detail, actually show the products in my next video. However, the total that I spent is counted for this month. I also received a box from Influenster that had this hair care set from Garnier. So this is the Garnier Fructis hair filler line. So first we have this inner fiber repair treatment, which is a pre-shampoo treatment, You put this on for 5 minutes and then you wash it out before you use the shampoo. I've never used a product like this before. I've only used it once so far and I didn't notice an obvious change in my hair. Something about this line feels to me like they're not so subtly trying to tell me it's like some other line of product. I don't know what it is about this, but I just get that feeling. Is this supposed to be similar to like Olaplex or something? I've really never looked deeply into Olaplex, so I don't know anything about that brand. But anyway, this was product number 1, and this is a 300 ml size, which I think would last quite a while because you would probably use that once a week or so. Then we have the shampoo and conditioner. I've used each of these, I think, twice, and they're fine. These are, again, 300 ml size, so they're actually the same size as the like pre-wash treatment. They're fine. They do smell quite nice. I've always liked the smell of Garnier Fructis. I've never found it to be great for my hair, so I'm interested to see what using these longer term will do. But I like the smell quite a bit. And then the last product that I received is their Hair Filler Strength Repair Serum. And this is an after shower item. This is really thin and silky feeling on the hair. I didn't enjoy this when I just used it by itself, so I wouldn't just put this on after a shower, but when I mixed this with my leave-in conditioner that I usually use, I quite liked it. So again, I will continue to play around with these. If you want a review on this line, I'd be happy to do that in the future. It's just, if people aren't interested, I won't, because I don't really care that much about hair product in general. I know that's hard to believe looking at my beautifully styled hair that's not doing anything really stupid right now. Definitely, not just, what is that even? Pointing out into empty space. Anyway, that is everything that I purchased this month. I will have the spending up. It was an expensive month. I knew it was going to be. I had kind of thought that I was going to keep things under 300. That was the mental budget that I had, and I did that, so I'm glad about that. I'm also really glad that I didn't bring in that much makeup this month. Really, the makeup that I brought in was the Viseart palette, the Rare Beauty blush, and the little Charlotte Tilbury duo. So I think that's 2 or 3 months that I've brought in little or no makeup. Very happy with that. And I'm going to try to no buy for the month of December. Yes, I do still have those 2 items coming to me, or those 2 orders coming to me, not 2 items. But I don't need anything. I don't need to be shopping. In December, I need to focus my energy, my time, and my money in different areas. So I need to get my Christmas shopping done. I'm close, but not quite finished, and a lot of that shopping has happened just in the past few days. So I need to gather all that up and figure out what else I may still need. The second big piece for me has been making my house a little bit more homey. So there are a couple of pieces that have gone into that. I purchased an exercise bike recently. I actually just put that together earlier this week, and I've been dying on it every morning. My cardiovascular strength is terrible, but we're working on it. I've purchased a rug and an ottoman that are on their way to me. I'm just trying to make this feel a little bit more like my home. It's not quite there yet, but we're working towards it. Okay, We didn't need to go off on that tangent, but oh well, you got to learn a little bit more about me. Anyway, thank you so much for watching. I really hope you enjoyed. Let me know if there are any items that you saw in this video that you would like me to make additional content about. You will probably see a lot of them whether you want to or not. I guess if you continue to watch. If not, if this is the only video of mine you're ever going to watch, thanks for stopping by. Enjoyed talking to you. If you would like to stick around though, we'd love to have you. Thanks again for watching, and I hope I see you guys next time. Bye!